Get our coffee clip here from last night. There's actually a bunch that we want to go through, but we're just going to watch it once. And then we're going to talk about the good from San Jose and the bad from Minnesota. So let's start here. One with Celebrini. Very patient play on the wall. So this is something Sid is unbelievable at, is you wait, you draw pressure, and then once you see a stick and he gives you a lane, he being a defenseman, you roll with it, right? So we can see here, defenseman sticks on this side, so it's a pretty easy read to come down ice now. If the stick was going to push him up ice, he probably would have rolled in and taken a middle route. So that's one. Now, we love passing out of dead angle. Okay, so dead angle, you draw a line from the post, middle bar to the center ice line, and you notice here that Wallstat, the goalie, is in his post play. So any pass made out of this, he now has to get up on his feet or move laterally to try to get squareness, angle, and depth. So he does not achieve that in this situation, making this a high danger play. So again, the takeaway here is that we want to be able to create plays out of dead angle because the goalie just becomes very compromised. So again, you notice how much he's stuck to his post. This puck actually goes back to where it came from, under his glove, over his pad. So now let's talk about real quick here, Minnesota. We're going to really focus on Rossi. So he gets stuck here, not scanning. Checks once, only down ice, and sees that he's got a backdoor option. Spurgeon, meanwhile, has scanned and knows where both players are. So he rightfully takes away low slot line pass, where Rossi should be aware that there's a player behind him, but it doesn't look like he is. So now he doubles down low. Celebrini realizes that, little backhand slap pass through the triangle of the D-man. Toffoli ends up pretty open. And again, the windows in this league are pretty small. Rossi's almost in a great spot, but almost in a great spot doesn't cut it, doesn't kill the play. So we're going to watch this from another angle, because what's interesting here, and my only knock personally on Mac, I think he's the best young player in the league. I don't even think that really should be up for debate at this point, and that's okay. Other people can debate that. So you notice how patient he is here, makes that little slip read, and then comes under. I don't love his stick. I think it's a little bit long, and I think the line might be a little bit off. So you'll see that he mishandles pucks like this. And then he ends up in a compromised position like that. This is a situation where it's on the power play, and it's not going to kill him, and he doesn't have a close defender. But this is a situation where if there was less time and space, this play probably would have been dead to no fault but his own. Anyways, very few faults in his game. But you notice here, like I talked about, here's the play underneath the triangle of this D-man. So what's interesting is the closer we can actually get to the defender, the easier this play becomes. And this is where a lot of younger players, amateur players, struggle, is that this becomes, you tend to skate away, and then you can't really make this play because now you're trying to make a sauce over his stick. It becomes easier to defend. So again, we notice Rossi's almost in a good spot, but his stick is on the wrong side to start. Celebrini recognizes that, get the one-timer off, and again, that's the only window you need to exploit. So again, there, a little mishandle, but you can see, well, the closer you get, how easy it is to expose this D-man's triangle. And this is what you notice at the higher levels, that pucks have to go through players. Again, that's why the game can't be taught on a dry erase board, and it can't be taught without defenders, or not enough defenders, or proper defenders in certain situations, because you need to be able to make plays like this if you're going to continue to play at higher and higher levels. So that's our little coffee clip.